breaking news with Eliana Truthwell. Good evening, friends. This is Eliana Truthwell bringing you some exciting news from Egypt. The title of our story is The Famine, and this is where Joseph places his father and his brothers in the best land, the land of Ramses, as Pharaoh had ordered. Now let's read and discover how God's plan unfolds when the famine continues. Joseph placed his father and his brothers in the best of the land, in the land of Ramses, as Pharaoh had ordered. Joseph provided his father, his brothers, and all of his father's household with bread, according to the size of the families. Now the famine was everywhere very great. Both Egypt and the land of Canaan were exhausted by it. So Joseph gathered from the people all the money that was in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, in exchange from the grain that he sold them. Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. When the money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came to Joseph, saying, "Give us bread. Must we die before your eyes because the money has lost its value?" Joseph said, "Give your cattle, and I will give your bread for your cattle." So they brought their cattle, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, flocks, and herds, and for asses. During that year, he fed them with bread in exchange for their cattle. When the year was ended, they came to him the second year, saying to him, "We will not hide from my lord that, since our money is gone, and my lord has our herds of cattle, there is nothing left in the sight of my lord, except our bodies and our land. And why should we die before the eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we may live and not die, and that our land may not be barren." So Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh. Every Egyptian sold his field, for the famine prevailed over them, and all the land became the property of Pharaoh. The people he removed to cities from one end of the border of Egypt to the other. Only the priests kept their lands, for Pharaoh had assigned them a portion of food, and they lived on the portion that Pharaoh had given them. The priests therefore did not sell their lands. And Joseph said to the people, "Now I have bought you and your land for Pharaoh, so here's the seed for you, and you shall sow the land. When the harvest time comes, you will give the fifth part for the harvest to Pharaoh, and 4 parts shall be for your own, for seed, for the field, and for your food, and for food of your little ones." "You have saved our lives," they said. "Let us find grace in the sight of my Lord, and we will be the servants of Pharaoh." Joseph made it a law over the land of Egypt that Pharaoh should have the 5th part of the harvest of the land, except for the land of the priest. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for part 2 of The Famine on pages 92 and 93. And to God be the glory.